Have you ever wondered about the history of South African currency? The banknotes and coins that have passed through countless hands, each carrying a piece of the nation's story? Today, we're embarking on a journey that will take us through the rich tapestry of South Africa's monetary history, from the old R2 banknotes to the R100 ones. Currency is more than just a medium for trade. It is a reflection of a nation's identity, culture, and history. From the images that grace their surfaces to the stories they embody, South African banknotes and coins are artifacts of a fascinating past. They bear the marks of the Republic's evolution, its triumphs and challenges, and the aspirations of its people. This is not merely an exploration of historical artifacts, but an endeavor to understand the legacy that has been handed down to the young South Africans of today. So let's dive into the story of South African banknotes and coins. Our journey begins with the old R2 banknote. This seemingly simple piece of paper carries with it a rich history that goes beyond mere commerce. The R2 banknote was first introduced in the mid-20th century, around the same time the Republic of South Africa was established. It was a symbol of the country's newfound independence and economic sovereignty. The design of the old R2 banknote was a reflection of South Africa's cultural diversity and natural beauty. The front side featured an image of a young Jan van Riebeeck, an iconic figure who played a critical role in the country's early history. The backside showcased the breathtaking landscape of Cape Point, reminding us of the country's geographical splendor. But the old R2 banknote was more than just a medium of exchange or a piece of art. It was a statement of identity. Each time it changed hands, it told a story, a narrative of a nation's journey towards progress. From the busy streets of Johannesburg to the serene landscapes of the Western Cape, the R2 banknote was a silent witness to the everyday lives of South Africans. As we delve deeper into the narrative of South Africa's banknotes, we realize that they are not just pieces of paper. They are tangible pieces of history, testaments to the country's vibrant past and symbols of its potential future. So, as we bid farewell to the old R2 banknote, let's not forget the story it tells, the values it represents, and the memories it holds. Moving forward, we now uncover the story of the old R5 banknote. Next on our journey is the old R5 banknote. The R5 banknote of yesteryears is a treasure trove of history, culture, and symbolism. Produced and circulated in the Republic of South Africa, this banknote holds a special place in the hearts of many. Now, let's delve into the heart of its design. The front of the old R5 banknote features a portrait of the iconic President Paul Kruger, a prominent figure in South African history. His image on the banknote serves as a reminder of the country's past and the journey towards its present. On the back, there's an illustration of a black wildebeest, a native South African animal known for its strength and resilience, a reflection of South Africa's spirit. The old R5 banknote was not just a medium of exchange, but also a canvas that encapsulated the essence of the nation. Its design was a blend of South African history, culture, and wildlife, which added a unique flavor to the country's currency. The vibrant colors used in the note brought life to the images and made the banknote more appealing. The symbolism behind the design of the old R5 banknote is a testament to South Africa's rich history and cultural heritage. It reminds us of the struggles and triumphs that have shaped the nation. The banknote, though no longer in circulation, continues to be a cherished piece of history for many South Africans. With the R5 banknote explored, let's turn our attention to the old R10 banknote. Now, let's delve into the history of the old R10 banknote. A symbol of economic strength and cultural identity, the old R10 banknote holds a unique place in South Africa's history. Introduced during the era of the Republic, this banknote was more than just a means of transaction. It was a piece of artwork, a snapshot of a time and place, and a reflection of the nation's spirit. The design of the old R10 banknote was a testament to the diverse natural beauty of South Africa. On one side, it showcased the majestic lion, the king of beasts, symbolizing South Africa's raw, untamed power. On the other side, it depicted the vibrant and bustling mining industry, a nod to the nation's economic backbone. But this banknote was not only about showcasing the country's assets, it also served as a canvas to celebrate South Africa's rich cultural heritage. The intricate patterns and symbols woven into the design were drawn from various South African cultures, serving as a reminder of the nation's diverse tapestry of traditions. Furthermore, the old R10 banknote was a marvel of security features for its time. It incorporated state-of-the-art anti-counterfeiting measures, including watermarks, security threads, and microprinting, ensuring the integrity of the nation's currency. All in all, the old R10 banknote was not just a piece of paper. It was a symbol of a nation's pride, a testament to its heritage, and a beacon of its economic resilience. Now that we've deciphered the R10 banknote, let's explore the old R20 banknote. Our journey continues with the old R20 banknote. The R20 banknote has a rich history and significance that goes beyond its monetary value. Introduced in the 1980s, this banknote was an embodiment of South Africa's economic growth and development. The design on the old R20 banknote was a reflection of the nation's heritage and culture. It featured a portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, a notable figure in South Africa's history. Jan van Riebeeck was a Dutch colonial administrator who founded Cape Town. His presence on the R20 banknote symbolized the country's colonial past and its transition into the modern era. The reverse side of the banknote depicted an iconic South African landscape, the majestic Drakensberg Mountains, a testament to the country's natural beauty and geographical diversity. The old R20 banknote, like other denominations, was printed on paper made from cotton fiber, which gave it a unique feel and durability. It was predominantly green in color, a shade that symbolized the nation's agricultural wealth. The old R20 banknote wasn't just a medium of exchange, it was a piece of art, a historical document, and a symbol of national identity. Every time a South African held an R20 banknote, they held a piece of their nation's history and heritage. Having unraveled the R20 banknote, let's shift our focus to the old R50 banknote. Next, we explore the old R50 banknote. The R50 note, with its rich tapestry of symbolism, holds a significant place in the history of South Africa's currency. This banknote, like a time capsule, bears the mark of a distinct era in the country's history. Emblazoned with the image of a lion, the king of the jungle, it symbolizes the courage, strength, and resilience of the South African people. The lion is not just a representation of power, it also signifies the pride and unity of a nation that has weathered many storms. The banknote's design is a visual expression of South Africa's rich natural resources. The use of vibrant colors represents the country's diverse landscapes, from the golden hues of the savanna to the deep blues of the ocean. On the reverse side of the banknote, the image of a maize plant, a staple food source, pays tribute to the country's agricultural heritage. It signifies the hard work, dedication, and perseverance of the South African people in tilling the land. The old R50 banknote is not just a piece of paper, it's a tangible link to the past. It serves as a reminder of where the country has been, the challenges it has overcome, and the progress it has made. This banknote, like South Africa itself, is a testament to the enduring spirit of a nation, its people, and their shared history. With the R50 banknote uncovered, it's time to turn our attention to the old R100 banknote. Finally, we reach the old R100 banknote. Now, this banknote holds a special place in the history of South African currency. The old R100 banknote was a marvel of design and symbolism, carrying on its canvas the essence of the country's rich heritage. The design elements of the R100 banknote were not just aesthetically pleasing, but they also told a story of a nation's struggle and triumph, of its culture and diversity. The banknote was adorned with images that represented the country's fauna and flora, and even the national coat of arms, each element a chapter in the epic tale of South Africa. Now let's take a moment to reflect on our journey through the history of South African banknotes. We started with the modest R2 banknote, progressing through the R5, R10, R20, and R50 notes, each with its unique story and design elements. We've seen how these banknotes have evolved over time, how they've mirrored the changes in the country's socio-political landscape, and how they've served as a canvas for the nation's identity. And there you have it, the fascinating history of South African banknotes, a journey through time and design. This journey has not just been about the physical aspects of these banknotes, but also about the stories they hold, the history they represent, and the pride they inspire. Until next time, keep exploring and learning.